name's Rick Ballard. They say I'm a private eye, but I say a badge someone pins on your chest goes further than whatever I have. Some men serve this city. Good men that believe in truth, in justice, in an American way. These days I don't believe in much past the bottle in my desk and iron in my coat pocket. The city had gotten hot. Some say it's always been that way, but I've been around long enough to know just how cold it can be. And when she walked through my door, I could feel the chill like an ocean breeze on a January night. But her story starts the way they all do. Distraught dame, workplace conspiracy, missing penguin.
So, Dr. Elisabeth Vanterbus, you say the bird's gone, and your people say that the count's square and everything's kosher. What makes you so sure they're wrong?
I work with these birds every day. I know my penguins, and I especially know Puddles. The penguin wearing his tag isn't Puddles. I know I'm being lied to, and I want the truth.
Funny thing, the truth. Everybody says they want it, but it costs a pretty penny, and the feeling it leaves you with sure ain't worth the fee.
As long as you find Puddles, I'll pay you whatever it takes. Half now and half later. I assume a man of your talents doesn't mind making that assurance?
A man of my talents takes what he can get.
Oh, come on now. I bet any police department in the country would be lucky to have you.
Cops need to be fast and strong. Maybe one day to look past the asthma and bad knees.
As long as you have a good heart.
Good hearts, bad hearts. There's a patch of every man's heart that's black as night.
You say you've got a whole racket of goons lying through their teeth about your Puddles. What say you take me to go have a chat with one of them? Get to know him a little. Look, this schmuck already knows you're hunting for the truth. Let me take a crack at him. Solo.
Okay. But don't be too hard on him. Toby's a good guy, and he loves the birds.
Hi. Can I help you?
Maybe you can. Maybe you can't.
The name's Ballard.
Nice to meet you. My name's Toby.
There's a rumor going around that a certain penguin has gone missing.
No, sir. Still got 44, just like we always have.
44, perhaps. But not the same 44. I can always tell when a mark is lying. The signs are as clear as the bottom of an empty bottle.
I'm sorry, Mr. Ballard. I can't help you.
Mr. Ballard is my father. I'm just Rick. And you wouldn't want Rick's buddy, the health inspector, to swing by work one day, would you?
I'm sorry, Mr. Rick. I just do what I'm told. Some people came and picked Puddles up one day. Said they were from the vet. Told me to keep quiet. I'm not looking for trouble.
And yet, trouble is always looking for us. The schmuck gave me a number to call. Told me the higher-ups knew I was asking questions. Let 'em, I say.
Any luck?
It's not much, but it's a start.
Well, you know what they say. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step.
I wish I shared your enthusiasm.
Hey, buddy, read the sign.
What does it say?
After that, I'd say we went on a goose chase. But the bird we were chasing wasn't no goose. The dame wasn't lying when she said that no one wanted to give her the truth. But when you've walked these streets as long as I have, you learn how to make a cold town thaw. And when the thawing starts, doors that were frozen shut, well, they start to open. The whole city was melting around us, until all that was left to find was Puddles. The trail led us to one Veera Dolma, the chief benefactor to the aquarium's penguin exhibit. They say the people in charge have the most to say. Well, they have the most to hide, too.
So, what are you gonna do after the case is closed?
Same thing I've been doing for the last 10 years. Keep trying to find a job that adds a little value to the world.
You help people find the truth. Isn't there enough value in that?
Well, you could tell me. The truth is behind this door, no matter how pretty or ugly.
Dr. Vanterbus, Mr. Rick, it's a pleasure to meet you. Please come in. I hear you've been asking questions about our dear Puddles.
Sure. If by asking questions you mean finding lies.
We know that Puddles was taken away, and we know the order came from outside official channels.
And all of those channels go to the same lagoon. You.
Clever. Very clever. What can I say? You got me. Yeah, we did not follow the usual chain of command this time. We didn't want the word getting out that we relocated Puddles.
Relocated?
Yes, to Antarctica. We got a call from the station down there. They mentioned that their penguins' population has gone down because of a recent bout of bird flu. And they asked us if we could spare one of ours. We did.
The old snatch and switch. One Puddles is at sea, and the other Puddles is a patsy.
I trust that you two can keep this privileged information private.
Just a moment. I forgot my lighter.
What is it, Mr. Rick?
I'd like to believe your tall tale, but it doesn't quite stack up.
Oh, yeah?
I did a little research on the goons you use to snatch Puddles, and they specialize in animal transportation. Animal remains, that is.
Close the door, Mr. Rick.
So that's it? Puddles is off south, waddling around at a research station?
I suppose so. I guess, life has a way of working out sometimes.
But doesn't that sound odd to you? We spent all day chasing around, and the entire company was hiding a simple release to the wild?
Nothing sounds odd to me anymore. They say that Puddles was real popular with the kids. The brass wanted to keep him around. Keep the cash flowing.
But how can they run?
Look, I ain't saying I'd like it. But we went out looking for answers, and I would say we found some. Warts and all.
You know what, Mr. Ballard? You really are a good detective, but a terrible liar.
You remember what I told you when you first came into my office?
About how everyone says they want to find the truth, but few accept it when they find it?
You're a good lady, Miss Vanterbus. I admire you. The world needs people like you to keep on doing what they do. And I wouldn't want the story of one lost penguin to change that.
I want your respect, Mr. Ballard, not your admiration.
Puddles was sick. Very sick. He might have had a few months to live, but he would have been in terrible pain. The right thing to do was let him go. But the brass kept it quiet because they were scared you'd say no. Were they wrong?
Thank you for the truth. I hope you find it too.
The dame saw the heart of it, all right. I don't know what world I was living in, but it wasn't the real one. They say an old dog can't learn new tricks. Well, maybe he doesn't need to.